I woke up today feeling bad for no reason, just like filled with that Monday morning dread. But I just had therapy and we did speak a lot about like challenging these habits I have, like waking up and assuming the day will be bad without actually living any of it, and using that as an excuse to not put any effort into my day and my happiness. Basically everything you do is up to you and you're the one in charge of your own happiness and nobody else is. So I guess I'm gonna go on a walk or something. Hello. I'm going now.
One mil, the other one's at half mil. Now
I just went over my pre-lab manual, had to watch some videos. This is the lab induction and a lot of people are at different levels in lab experience, and so it was going to be very basic, just going through pipetting, using the centrifuge, making serial dilutions and stuff like that. It's timetabled to take 3 hours and I just looked at the exercises we're going to be doing and I really don't think it will take me that long, so hopefully we can all go at our own pace and we'll have like individual workstations and materials, because I have a lot I would like to be doing and being in the lab for 3 hours for an induction isn't really at the top of my list. I have about 30 minutes before I actually need to leave, but I think I might just pack my bag and walk over to campus early just so I can mosey about, explore a bit and enjoy the semi-sunny weather. After my lab, I plan on just editing all evening, and I also need to watch a statistics lecture because I have a workshop tomorrow. I have to watch them before, and I think it's like an hour-and-a-half lecture I need to watch, so those are my plans, but it's been a good day so far. I really feel so much better after therapy and just going on a nice walk. Like when I woke up this morning, I felt so much dread and it was completely unjustified. Like I woke up and I just felt so gloomy, like so bad. But after therapy and speaking about it and realizing, you know, I'm in control of how I feel and I can make this day good, going for a lovely little walk and seeing some giant, I think they were geese or ducks. They were very large and they thought I had food for them, and so they came right up to me and quacked at me, and I was like, kind of intimidated. They kind of reminded me of the squirrels in Hyde Park in London. Like, if they think you have food, they will come right up to you, and it's really scary. You don't think these animals are going to be intimidating until you're next to them and they like want something from you, and it's like, ah. Anyway, gonna pack my bag, gonna take my lab coat, my calculator, my pencil case. Bless her, she never gets used, but we can't take personal devices into the lab, so we have to record things on paper, and they have like iPads in there that we can use. My case is from Muji. Inside I just have my refillable aluminium Muji pen, my refillable mechanical pencil, also from Muji, the graphite for the pencil, these are 0.5 HB, an eraser and a ruler. Pencil case tour. What else do you need, honestly? Good morning. I don't know what happened yesterday, but after my lab I just felt really exhausted, and I came home, I ate pesto pasta. I had a meeting with YouTube about something exciting that I will be adding to my channel soon, so I'm really excited for that. But after my meeting I had like 4 hours in the evening. I was like, oh, I could edit, I could get this assignment done, blah 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 blah. No, I literally just lay there watching queso and eating ice cream, and then I fell asleep and woke up at like 7 AM like, where am I? So yeah, I showered, I'd had in my room, I've packed my bag, I got ready, I'm ready to go to the library for the day. I feel like I just needed a bit of a rest yesterday, and now I'm ready to work. So it's about 10 AM now. I'm gonna go pick up a coffee, but I'm gonna come home first because basically I order this coffee every other day and then I split it over 2 days, which sounds kind of bizarre, but when you see the size of the coffee I feel like you'll understand. And also it's way cheaper to just have it every other day. I think with student discount it cost me like £1.50 a day on coffee made with actual espresso, and that is worth it for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna go get my coffee, come back, split it in half, add some maple syrup to it, and then we'll go to the library. I have another statistics workshop at 12, and so I need to watch the pre-workshop lectures and make my notes, and I also wanted to do some editing this morning just so I can get ahead because my parents visiting this weekend, and usually how I've been doing it is I spend all Friday night and like half of Saturday just in bed editing, and then I post my video. But I want to get back to posting at 10 AM every Saturday and having a good schedule going where I don't have to like bed rot to get it done. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm kind of struggling with my fringe because I don't have a hairdryer, and so my hair is kind of always looking kind of bad. But yeah, I guess I'll be off now to get my coffee, and I will see you in literally like 2 seconds. Just to show you how big the coffee is, here is tomorrow's half and I'll add ice to it. And here is today's half. Like, she's big still. Let me go put this in the fridge. For breakfast I'm just having some pancakes. pesto pasta. I will put on some entertainment in the form of queso. Perhaps my favourite YouTuber.
That's where I live.
Should I just be honest and tell him I shot one of them?
It's 6 p.m. I've been editing for a couple of hours and I think I'm gonna go on a walk. Here is the current timeline. All of these blue lines are different clips. Green is music and purple is text. And the to-do list keeps getting longer somehow. But yeah, let's go on a walk and end the day on a good note.
Aces, would you do apostrophe? This basic card pack 32. You can sell the high country. I am going to be late. I have a lot to do today and I can feel a migraine and my sight is very bad right now. But I can't not go. I have a group meeting and we need to practice our presentation for next week. I don't want to let anyone down, so I'm gonna go anyway. I have a 2-hour statistics workshop, then hour-and-a-half group meeting, and I have some painkillers, I have my glasses, I'm drinking some water. I can't really do anything else, so I'm gonna try our best. If I didn't have a group thing today, I would just not go because it's not worth the pain. And usually for me, the only way to get a migraine to stop is to sleep or lie in a very dark room with my eyes open or shut, but that usually just makes me fall asleep. So I'm gonna go and just hope for the best. Good afternoon. My head was kind of okay until I turned this light on to talk to the camera, and now I need the sunglasses again. But I feel like I haven't spoken to the camera in days, but I've had a really busy couple days actually, but now it's over and I only have one lecture tomorrow. Unfortunately, it is like 4 p.m. on a Friday for 2 hours, which is kind of disappointing. My to-do list is getting there.
I just met with my tutorial group to go over the presentation for next week, and that was all fine. I was worried that my slides wouldn't be like good enough, but it was all okay. I don't have anything to do for tomorrow at all. I have a couple things on here that I can do for next week, but I might make a new list. In like an hour I have a society walk, which I'm really excited for because I've not been to any parks yet, and this is meant to be in a really beautiful area of Manchester, so I'm excited to go to that, although I am really tired and I feel really not very well. I have been looking forward to it all week, and I know I will really regret it if I don't go. Like, I'm just gonna be sat here like feeling sorry for myself, so I'm definitely gonna go to that. Oh, and an update for my project. I was assigned my top choice, which is really good and very fortunate for me, and luckily as well my supervisor is known for being really friendly and approachable. He'd also listed like 8 or 9 readings on the project page, which is really good because I want to be able to feel prepared. Like, some of the other supervisors had only given like 1 or 2 readings. So I went to the library yesterday and I printed out all of my papers, and I can't wait to read them over the weekend. I also had my PhD workshop yesterday, which was like painfully long at the end of a long day. I kind of felt like I was wasting time because it was an optional workshop. However, I did really want to go and I knew it would be really valuable, and it's got me thinking about what I want to do after this degree, and it seems so early to be thinking about that. Like, I have a whole year ahead of me, or like 11 months I guess, of working and experiencing all these new things and learning a lot and trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. But also, if I want to do a PhD after this, I need to apply like next month. So like interviews in January, confirmed spots in April, and then you graduate and you have like 2 weeks off and then you start. Like, I don't know if that will be a bit much for me. So it's either PhD or I start working straight away and like get some experience. I don't know. I think I need to consider my options really carefully, and also with PhDs, they are very competitive these days, and also you don't decide on your research, you go into something that is being funded and you have to research that, and so it depends. If I can find one that I'm really interested in and manage to get an interview, then that's really good, but if I can't find any that really pique my interest or that I feel passionate about, then maybe it would just be better for me to go and get a job and get some work experience for a couple of years and then come back to it later on. My only worry is that I'll start working and then I'll never want to do a PhD because I'll just get used to that routine. I don't know. I think it would be really valuable in some ways, but then it's also quite intimidating, and also a very long process of application and interview and selection, and then actually doing the work is really difficult. And you're also signing up for like 3 or 4 years at very low pay, as opposed to just going and getting a job and saving and going on holidays and having more free time. So I don't know, much to think about, but yeah. Right now I'm gonna go do some dishes and empty the bin and then I'm gonna edit for a bit, and then we're gonna go on our little evening walk with my society, which I'm very excited for.
Trouble convention, especially when the
stand here for like 5 seconds. There's a dog.
Photo of everyone? Yeah. Okay. I think just line. I'll take